Hello there everybody and welcome back to another episode of Brotato. Today we're going to be taking out the Mutant for a spin. As you can see, I've already done this on Danger 5, but unfortunately the recording failed, so we're going to go for it again. And I'm happy to do it. So we're going to go with the SMGs, because that's what it gave us as random. So the Mutant gets 200% XP gain, but all the item prices in the shop are 50% more expensive. Which is a bit unfortunate, but it's how I found my experience on the last run was the way that we try and pick skills in the level up section, to where we were re-rolling to try and get what we could. Sorry, let me just think what we want in this particular case. Where we were being very particular about what we wanted there, and then come in here and just buying everything that we fancied. We kind of want to flip that on its head. So the shop we want to use as trying to get very niche items. So things like your weapons and then items that give you stuff you cannot buy on level up. So, for example, community support that will give you more attack speed. Power generator that will give you more percentage damage based on speed. You can't buy those kind of things from the shop, from the level ups. But things like flat damage and all that, you can get here. I mean, there's the attack speed, there's the range damage. We don't really need to go for this kind of thing. If we didn't want to, we could just reroll, get our SMGs, lock them in. I think things like bag is another good example. You can't get that from the level ups, so we want to be focusing on getting things like that. Now, obviously, if you wanted to get a Cyclops worm and you were using melee damage, why would you not pick that up? It's 12% and it's range down. So there's obviously cases where you kind of still want to buy it. And if you've got the money to buy it, you may as well. But I think early on, come here. Got him. I think early on you just want to focus on getting your weapons up and running. Again, I'm going to go attack speed, damage. Go for the SMG and then the bag. I think that's pretty worth it. And again, coffee, for example, that's 10% attack speed, minus 2% damage. If you had like 4 coffees, that's 40% attack speed with a minus 10 damage penalty. You could get that minus 10 damage penalty within minus 8% damage penalty, sorry. You could get that in one level up. We've already leveled up this round. We're gaining 2 or 3 levels per round, so we could easily get that. So it's definitely worth it, like those kind of things. So we're going to try and be a bit more careful about what we buy. So here, again, I'm just going to go for attack speed, range damage, buy a coffee, reroll, there's an SMG for us, and we're going to call it there. I don't really want to buy anything else in particular. I don't think it's going to be worth it. But SMGs are pretty strong as long as we scale their damage. I think the attack speed is good. I'd like to get a bandana. That would be perfect, just to give us the additional pierce would be pretty promising. Lifesteal would be good for this run, because we attack quite quickly. I definitely think it would be worthwhile, rather than the health regen. But we'll see how it goes. Again, we haven't got any form of recovery at the moment, but we don't really need it. See, we're already at, this is our level 10 upgrade. So I'm going to go for the 3 armor in that particular case, and I'm going to go for 8 damage. We'll grab that one. We'll re-roll, see if we can get another one of our weapons. I'll take a whetstone there for a bit of attack speed. So I believe our first elite is going to be a horde wave, which I think will be fine. I think we might struggle with that a little bit, because I think we can do a decent amount of damage, but I don't think we can clear hordes as quick as we probably like to hope. So maybe we want something like Baby with a Beard, just to give us that extra bit of clear would be quite nice. Let's get this tree. Yeah, these ranged guys are a little bit annoying because every time we hit them, they spawn a bullet. Obviously, SMGs do low damage, high rate of fire, so they spit out quite a bit. Go for some more lifesteal, 3 range damage. Go for a coupon. Go for a percentage damage, and we'll leave it at that. How much are we up to now? We're doing 8 damage, which is alright. It's enough to clear out these eggs pretty quickly, which is the main concern on wave 7. And then wave 8 is going to be the chargy boys that we need to have a think about. But again, I think if we're focus firing them, it shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's get that egg. But yeah, items that we probably want this round. Like I said, bandana would be super helpful. Pumpkin. Just damage, really. We could go for some crit as well. That's a bit of an easier way to just do a little bit more damage. But we will just play it by ear and see what we get. Gonna go for the bat just for a little bit of extra attack speed. We might go for Gentle Alien. I kind of want to see how we do on the Horde wave before I commit to Gentle Alien. Because I'm a bit skeptical that we're going to be able to take it. Or we just accept it and we do Gentle Alien into the Horde wave on wave 9. It could be good materials for us, which is sorely needed in this current particular case. Oh yeah, we do enough damage to these guys. As long as we don't walk into their attacks, again, we're fine. But it isn't a concern at all. There we go. We're clearing everyone on the screen at the moment, so I think we can take a Gentle Alien. Gives us extra damage as well, so like I said, it'll pay off in the long run. Go 4% lifesteal. Go for the armor. Gentle Alien. One more reroll. See what we get. There we go. There's another SMG for us, and we'll call it that. Yep, that's not too bad. That's looking pretty good. We're up to 10 damage, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it definitely does work for us. I'm just focus firing just to try and get the groups up, or at least try and cluster them up a little bit more, so that we can do as much damage as possible without them being too much in the way. We could also just auto-fire, but I'm really enjoying taking control of these. Not all the time, though. I might add, I still like the element of automatic, which is nice. But yeah, this isn't feeling too bad at all. At all. I quite enjoyed the demon wave. Oh, not the demon. I did quite enjoy the mutant run that we did try and record. But yeah, that's now lost, unfortunately. I'll go for 20 luck, just so we've got some. Kind of want to reroll. What's going to go for the health regen? I'll go for the attack speed, actually. Give some knockback. Another SMG for us. I'll start with the weird ghost. Dangerous bunny will help in the long run. And then I think I'm going to leave it there, actually. Now we just need to make sure that we do actually recover our life, which lifesteal does appear to be helping quite a bit. So I think we're in a good spot. We're nearly full health already. We could always grab things like Sad Tomato and the alien. I can't remember, the magic alien, I think it is. That gives us health and health regen. We could always grab those kind of things for a bit of quality of life. But no. We're doing fine, even on wave 10. This isn't a problem at all for us. We can go where we want. Just need to make sure that we clear ourselves a path. But there we go. Lots of crates, which is perfect. Which means the bag's going to be paying for it itself. Good stuff. I'm not going to go for that. Go reroll here, see if we can get some of the range damage. It's not looking like we're going to... Ah, there you go. Get some crit chance there. SMG. Ritual's very expensive. I'm not going to take that. There's another SMG for us. Perfect. One more reroll just for fun of it. Okay. I'll take a piggy bank, actually. I think on wave 11 it will probably end up paying for itself. Especially considering materials are quite valuable. Just means if we really don't want to buy anything, we can pretty much get our money back pretty quickly. Probably only take about 3 waves or so to recoup that cost. There we go. That is feeling good. What are we up to? 55 attack speed, 3% crit. Maybe we don't have to worry about attack speed too much at the moment. I don't think we do. So let's go for... Still trying to focus on flat range and percent damage, but if we can't get either of those, we go crit chance. That could be good for us. That could be very good. I'd like to get an ugly tooth as well, just for the bosses. Yep. 12% dodge, like... Cannot fault that. Alien baby, do I want enemy speed? I don't think so. I don't think mutation is a good shout for us. I might get a medical turret, but I'm gonna lock it in there. So the piggy bank's at least given us 38. So it's about a fourth of a way of paying for itself. How do I feel about a wave 12 horde? I think it's fine. I think it's worse when your second option is a horde wave, because that's where you can potentially get a lot of the hosts and the host babies. Or the buff dudes. I think that's also horrible. So, yeah, I think earlier you get one of these, the better. Although I probably would have preferred to have the elite. I think if we could have ended up with something like Grind's Magical Leaf nice and early on as the legendary drop, I mean, if we could have killed it, I think that would have been a great spot to be in. I'm just going to run through there, try to do as much damage as I can. Nope. Reroll once. Go for the lifesteal. There's another SMG for us. Gonna buy the medical turret, actually. Speaking of ugly tooth. Gonna buy the medical turret just to give us a little bit of boost. So if we want to drag any of the bosses over there, we can. It's only a tiny bit of health, but all of it helps. Especially if we were to get Sad Tomato and we need a quick boost of health to start with. We can always run over there. I like it as a safety net more than anything else. Even though it does only do like 2 or 3 health per second. So we can just come over here, top ourselves up, and then go back out. I like it. It's not for everyone, so you don't have to pick it up. But I'd rather play slightly safer. He says that. I was being quite aggressive. But they did quite a bit of damage, actually. But you can see, we're just doing okay at the moment. A lot of XP we could have got. Level 25, that's nice, because now we can get some serious damage. I'm going to go for the 4 range damage. Go for that. Could maybe get this, just in case. But I don't think we're going to. Oh, another horde wave. Alright. Yeah, wave 14 for a horde wave is not my favorite at all, purely for these little annoying little host things. The range spawns, because they're just going to get everywhere now. Which we could potentially try and get them, but yeah, after a while there's just going to be too many enemies for us to really focus down on them. Okay, we could go through the middle here, get that tree. Come back over here, get a little bit of a top up. See what I mean? It does help. As long as we dodge the bullets. I might get pumpkin under the guys that we could get bandana. But I am very skeptical. Right, I was going to run through there to try and get some. I'll get the crit chance, sure. It's not a lot, but... Wandering Bot's good for us. And I think I'm going to leave it there. So, anything that comes near us is now going to get slowed down as well, thanks to the Wandering Bot. We've obviously got the Ugly Tooth, which is going to slow down people as well. So I think we're in a good spot in terms of defense. We could have maybe have done with a bit more knockback. Then we really would have kept them off us, but it's all good. It is all good. Elite-wise, for the last one, we obviously want the Chef. The Chef is the easiest one to deal with as a ranged character. Even as a melee character, he's just the easiest. The ones that we probably don't want to deal with would be... I'd say the Bull. And then the worst one to deal with would probably be Host. Maybe. 8% damage, sure. We roll for something better. 2 range damage. I don't think so. I think that's a bit too late for us. Another SMG. Could probably afford to go a missile for extra defense. For extra damage, sorry. I'll go glass cannon. Sure. I haven't got a lot of armor, but yeah. Who needs armor, right? I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we will be fine. Got a little bit of dodge, a little bit of armor. Probably be worth picking up some of those if we do get a good option for it. But, nope. I think we'll be fine. I do want to take a hit, though. I want to see how much our lifesteal is actually doing for us. But at the moment, nothing is wanting to hit us. Charge you, boys. Nope. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's doing some work. That's fine. Not an incredible amount of work, but I think as soon as we get a bandana, if we get a bandana, that will double our lifesteal potential, which is nice. Nope. 16% damage, sure. More damage, more range. Power generator. Alright. Well, it looks like we're going full glass cannon. Which is fine. It's been a while since I've really not focused on defense. So we'll give it a go. But yeah, it's all going to be down to how much or how quickly we can kill the next elite. And how much damage, if it does hit us, can we heal back. Because you can see our lifesteal's doing okay. But we just need to be a bit careful, because I'm not known for dodging the wave 20 attacks very well. There we go. This is going Very well for us. Let's just get what materials we can. Nice. Go over this way, clear them up. What do we got? Alien baby. I don't think so. I don't think we need it. Let's go for 16% damage. I think that'd be nice. Power generator, there's the bandana. There's the torture device. I really like torture device. I don't think it's one for today, though. Yeah, I don't think it's one for today. Oh, perfect. This is the worst wave to get an illy on, though. In my opinion. Because of all the charger boys, so we got to be careful to start with. Hang on. There we go. We got it. I'm going to save that full heal. There we go. There we go. This is really going well. What would we want from the legendary item? Oh, I'd be very happy with a cape. I really like cape. Just to give us that extra dodge. That would be super helpful. Any of the ranged abilities, not the wolf's helmet, so we won't go for that. Max health, sure. Bandana, sure. We haven't got a lot of crit chance. Sure, I'll take that. One more. Okay. None of those. So this is the last wave that we need to look at. Kind of got to think, what are the options for us? Are we even going to get a level up? We should do. I think we're getting enough... I think we're getting enough experience that we're going to level up. So I'm happy with that. Okay, let's make our way over here. Got to keep an eye out if there's any of the loot goblins. Trees are also good for the crates. Right. Get what we can, get everything that we can. Pick them up, pick them up, pick them up. We only got the... We only got the one, unfortunately. But that's fine. That is fine. Okay, we gotta think carefully. What do we want? No, I'll grab a couple bits of armor. We do have a power generator, so this will be damage. Might grab that as well. There's nothing else we can really grab, to be fair. Alright, let's go. We can do this. We have 2 healing turrets over here. So that's promising as well. Just got to make sure that we're in a spot to deal with them. Like, it's amazing. Like, I can actually see where these abilities are going to be, but my brain is like, I need to stand. I actually really just need to stand in them. Like, look at this. I'm like, look at that bullet. I need that bullet. Alright. See? It did it again. My brain is like, nah, mate. We need that. Alright, I'm just going to heal up. Hang on a minute. There we go. Focus fire on him. You've entered my domain. Come back here. There we go. Not too bad. It is a bit rough that you can't always get your weapons that you want, but SMGs are pretty safe. As soon as we got bandana, that kind of changed the game quite a bit. But as you can see, there's no unlock here because we've already done it, but what we did unlock was the octopus, and the octopus, I think if we return to the main menu, we can actually... Can we see it? Can we not see it? Oh, maybe we can't. Well, essentially the octopus gives you plus 12 max health, plus 5% lifesteal, and minus 8% crit chance. So it's pretty good. But if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more, consider subscribing to the channel. Any ideas about builds you want to see, drop them in the comment sections below. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye for now.